Hey, how y'all doing? You having time with Tati? I just wanted to make this video to shed light on true confidence and high self-esteem, because I feel like social media just demolished that image and made it focus on your self-esteem and self-love should be based on how you look. No, it should be based on what you do for your looks. No. Newsflash, spoiler alert. Your confidence has nothing to do with what you look like. It's all how you see yourself within. I know. It's how you see yourself, not how you look. Self-love and self-confidence comes within, not without. No matter how much you change how you look, you might change your hair, your face, your body, get plastic surgery, all this work done, you still might be insecure. Newsflash, all those girls that get BBLs, I'm not knocking you. Do what you want to do with your money, girl. But that insecurity you had with your butt, it didn't change. You still might look at your butt and still be unsatisfied because it's a root problem that you have within yourself, not outside of yourself. You gotta ask yourself, if you want to get a BBL, change your nose, change your face, change whatever, get lip fillers, whatever. It's a deep-rooted insecurity that probably happened years ago. You probably had somebody that picked on you being skinny, or picked on you for being flat, or picked on you for whatever. Now you gotta do shadow work and look in the mirror and be like, I'm more than enough. You gotta talk to yourself nicely. Not change how you look on the outside. That's not gonna do anything, because it's an inside problem, not an outside. No matter how much you change and fluctuate your body, the root problem is not gonna be addressed because it's inside. Your heart is hurting. You gotta cater to your heart. You gotta tell yourself, I'm more than enough. My lips are beautiful. My butt is beautiful. My face is beautiful. My soul is beautiful. Because whether we like it or not, this is just a meat suit. This is just an avatar. You are your soul. You are your mind. And you also are not your mind. You also are not your soul. You are the beginning and the end. You are literally the universe experiencing itself. You are a powerful goddess or a powerful god. I'm not trying to invalidate your insecurities that you have, but just know they're not as big as you think. Growing up, right, I was insecure about being skinny. I remember when I was in middle school, elementary, I don't know, Kim K came out and she got a BBL, right? All the girls were worried about having a big butt, and people would comment on mine saying, you got nothing back there, and it really hurt me. So I remember watching videos on how to get big thighs, big butt, big this, big that. No matter how many times or how much weight I gained, how much weight I lost, no matter how many times I fluctuated with my body weight, I was still not satisfied. Then I figured it out. It's an inside problem. All those years and those comments, I allowed them to tarnish how I see myself. Now, if I realize that those comments are spells that were casted on me because I allowed them to hurt me, I validated and I manifested those comments and it casted a spell on me. I now need to cast a spell to remove all of that, to call my energy and power back and give myself the love that I deserve, give myself the confidence that I deserve. I started doing affirmations in the mirror, saying I'm beautiful, I'm more than enough, my body is amazing, my soul is amazing, my mind is amazing, complimenting myself. I don't tolerate people that bash themselves. I don't want that energy around me. You shouldn't do that either. You're too beautiful. You're too powerful. You're too bright to allow yourself to put your own flame down. No. And also, don't ever allow another person to dim your light because you make them feel small. Who cares? Shine even brighter. You shine so bright it hurts people's eyes. You shine so bright, you highlight and put a spotlight on their demons, on their insecurities, on what they lack. That's why people don't like you. You walk in the room, or you meet the person for the first time, you realize they got a problem with you. It's a problem that they got within. It's a demon that they got within themselves. You coming here just reminds them what they lack. Just reminds them of what work they need to do. Reminds them of what they're insecure of. There might be people out here that envy you for things that money can't even buy. They're envious that you got confidence. You steal the attention in every room you walk in. You brighten and lighten up every room you walk in. With just your presence, just your aura, just your existence. People find jealousy in that. People would envy and hate you for that. And that's all about them. It has nothing to do with you. So keep on shining. Keep doing what you're doing. The way I see life, if nobody's hating, am I doing anything right? That's how I see it. If you don't have something that people are hating you over, if you're not a person that people envy you for, are you doing something right? I'm not saying purposely make people envious of you. No. But you being a person that just exudes confidence and self-love and happiness, people everywhere would find envious and will be envious of that, because a lot of people don't have that within themselves. You can bounce back from all the obstacles that were placed on you. You get back up again after falling and tripping. Yeah, people are not gonna like that because they can't do that themselves. So keep on going, keep on trying, because you're doing real good, girl, boy, individual. The next time you thinking to yourself, I need to get this surgery, I need to go tanning, or I need to lighten this and that. You don't need to do nothing. God has picked you to be this way for a reason. You chose this body, whether you remember or not. You are a combination of all the people in your lineage. You are literally a masterpiece. Every structure, every bone, every flap of skin, everything is a collage of all the people that loved you and lived before you and actually take care of you. You are your ancestors, and your ancestors are you. Embrace them, because they are you, and they are you, and you are them. So the next time you might see these girls have like a small nose, and you're like, I just want to get a nose job, because you ain't got to do nothing. Every time I see a girl get a nose job, I feel like an angel has lost their wings. It really does upset me, because I'm like, your nose was so beautiful and unique before. Why do you want to be like everybody else? Why? Oh, well, these girls, they all have this weight, and they might look thick, or they might have a butt, they might not have a butt, they might have big boobs, they might not have small boobs. Why do you want to be like everybody else? Why? You're basically telling yourself that you're not good enough. You're just telling yourself that what you have isn't enough. The way you look like is not enough, and that's not true. You are more than enough. People will look at you and be amazed on how beautiful you are, and you probably don't even know it. You probably don't even know it. Just like the same way you might see somebody in public and you're like, wow, they fine. It's the same thing. People look at you the same way. You don't even know. Your beauty, your confidence, everything is not based on how other people see you. It's not based on how much attention you got, how much validation you got. No. It's based on how much you validate yourself, how much you give attention to yourself. That's exuding real beauty, real confidence, and authenticity. That's the highest vibration. Not everybody has the opportunity or even the strength to do it. Be yourself 100%. Be yourself 100%. A lot of people, and I realized that with myself, I walk into a room, right? I obviously look different. Like, I walk into a room, people be breaking their necks. I'm used to it at this point. People don't like me for that. It's just the way it is. People might not like you because you are yourself no matter what room you're in. You talk the way you talk. You walk the way you walk. You look the way you look. And you're not shy about it. You don't hide it. You don't ever dim your light. There's gonna be people in this lifetime that will try to crumble you, because you crumbled them just by existing. You crumbled them just by being confident, just by being loving and kind. You crumble them so they want to crumble you. You might have groups of people trying to destroy you just for being a nice, kind, loving, beautiful person. Ain't that crazy? So the next time you're thinking to yourself, oh, nobody loves me, why does, oh, I don't love the way I look, I just figure out how you're gonna love yourself. You can start today. When I started doing affirmations, I got uncomfortable. That's how it's supposed to be. Not supposed to, but it's like, that's part of the journey. When I started saying I'm beautiful in the mirror, I got so uncomfortable. I started cringing. I got embarrassed. Like, I kept on doing it and doing it. Now I can't get enough. I look at myself. I can't get enough of hearing my voice, of feeling myself, just enjoying my existence. I can't get enough of it. That's casting a spell on yourself. Cast a self-love spell on yourself by giving yourself affirmations, telling yourself that you're beautiful. Eventually, you'll start believing it. Get the ball rolling. Get the ball rolling. Like, don't allow the next person to disrespect you. You might have a friend, a coworker, a sibling, a parent, whatever, whoever. They do something, they might be joking around and be like, haha, you're such an idiot, and that's a trigger word for you. Tell them. You don't have to be rude about it. But you can be like, that was a funny joke, but don't tell me I'm an idiot though. They might be like, why? I'll be like, because I said so. It could be that, or it's just, it makes me uncomfortable. You don't have to explain yourself, but if you want to explain yourself, you can. But that's just one example. Set boundaries. Let's just say one day you're like, oh, I can't make it this day because I have this and this. Or just say, I'm not available this day, and cut it off like that. They don't have to know what you're doing. They don't have to know why you can't come. You don't got to explain nothing to nobody. If you know you can't make it that day, let it be known. And if they got a problem with it, bye. Pull a ticket, add on to the list, add on to the line of people having a problem at that point. People are going to have a problem with you because they can't say whatever they want to you. They can't do whatever they want to you. They can't do whatever. You got boundaries, you got standards, and a lot of people don't. Those people that have problems with your boundaries, they don't have boundaries themselves. Why do you care about the opinions of people whose lives you don't want to trade, you don't want to live? If you don't want to take advice from somebody, don't take their criticism either. I got people that got so much to say with my nose ring. Boo, I don't care. I love the way it looks. I love my piercing. I love stretching my ears. I love my locks. I love being black. I love myself so much that I can't get enough of it. And there's gonna be people that'll try so hard to tear me down, and it ain't never gonna work. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta be assertive, aggressive on loving yourself, because if you don't love yourself, nobody else is gonna do it. Sorry to break it to you. I know. You cannot give something you can't give yourself. You can't give Susie over there some love if you don't even give it to yourself. Oh, the reason I love myself is because it's because of you. Newsflash, everybody has been through something. I've been through a lot. But that made me to the person I am today. I chose I'm not going to be a horrible person despite what I've gone through. You know? And I've done some things that I am not proud of at all. But hey, that makes me who I am. And that's okay. There's beauty within you. There's beauty in every side of you. And that's okay. Learn to love every aspect of you. Learn to want the best for yourself. If you wouldn't want your friend, your daughter, your son, your little cousin, somebody you care about, if you wouldn't want them to do it, you shouldn't do it either. Oh, you can't be eating candy at this time. Don't eat candy. You haven't gone to the gym in a while. You haven't exercised your heart and blah. Go exercise. Go better your heart. Go better your health. You see what I'm trying to say? Love yourself. Because if you don't, nobody else is going to do it. So, just figure that out. And loving yourself is not what you put on. It's within. No matter how much makeup, no matter how much clothes, what brand of clothes, what type of stuff you got, no matter what bag, what BBL, what nose job, what boob job, you still gonna be insecure. You running from it. You know the true problem is within. You know the root problem is within yourself. Go to therapy, do some shadow work, meditate, ask yourself hard questions like, why am I insecure? Within healing, there's crying. Healing is beautiful, but it's also difficult. So be honest with yourself and be confident. Learn to love yourself. It's going to take years, but it's worth it. It's better than sitting there and being insecure. Because one of the most dangerous people on this planet are insecure people. And I truly feel like chaos is created by insecure people. You see with a lot. I ain't going to name people, but you see what insecurity can do. You really can. So, yeah, love yourself. You're beautiful just the way you are, and admire it. Okay? Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Stay beautiful, stay confident, and stay authentic. Reflection. Thanks for having time with Tati. I'm out.